we're not just talking about the reverse mortgage industry or the mortgage industry in general. We are talking about the retirement industry. Shame on all of those financial advisors that have not read Wade Pfau's book or checked into the facts about home equity should be used in most cases, not a few. Where are they at? We can bash our industry of loan officers all we want. The vast majority of financial advisors don't have a clue about including home equity. Where is their education? Why aren't they pushing it? Because their clients are going to be in a worse position because they did not talk about it. And they say, I can't talk about home equity. Well, in all the compliance officers and all of this sort of thing, this is a retirement issue. So we need to be able to educate the top people in financial planning because they are actually a bigger problem. Yes, we caused a lot of the problem because we went into financial advisors like I did 20 years ago and said, hey, if you got any clients that are broke, I can help them. Well, that's not where you go into financial advisor's office looking for people that are broke because most of those people have money until they're running out. So we didn't do a good job of educating them in the beginning, and because we said this is for the people that are running out of money. But this whole problem is we have to reach out and educate beyond our industry to the annuity people, to the life insurance people, because they will say three things. They'll say you only need it if you're broke, it's too expensive, and you're going to lose your house. And that is the standard thing that every financial planner who isn't educated is going to say. And they're ignorant and they don't know what they're talking about because it's not expensive. It's one of the cheapest products out there. That's why I have it. And I make more money because I spent that money on my closing costs. I would have paid double the closing costs. And I know that you don't really agree with that. But if it's used correctly, this is something that is a cheap product. But we'll come back to that in a minute. But the issue is if the financial advisors understand that this isn't for people that are broke. Yes, we'll help the people that are broke, but that's not the primary purpose. Secondly, that it is not expensive any more than cash value life insurance, any more than annuities, any more than 1% a year for AUM. I mean, those things are expensive too, but what's the alternative? Managing yourself and making mistakes or not getting the right annuity or whatever, or the right life insurance policy. So the problem, Michael, is you're right in bashing our industry, and I'm irritated as more than you about the absolute untrained, unprofessional people that are representing our product because they happen to have a mortgage license. And I hate that kind of stuff because they screw stuff up and they make us all look bad because they are not taking it serious as a business. But it's a bigger issue. It's how does this fit in with everybody's retirement plan? And the annuity people and some financial planners will say, I believe in reverse mortgages. Okay, so how many of your clients have a reverse mortgage? Maybe one. Okay, we don't believe in them. You should be talking about it with every single person that comes through the door. And so, if you want to start beating people up, you got to go into the financial planning process and beat them up too.
Right.
I'm just.
No, I agree.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna get your boxing gloves out, don't just punch the reverse mortgage people.
No, I'll punch a few more people. And two things that you said that are so industry changing and so correct. Number one, this is not an expensive product when used correctly. If people knew the front loads of their annuities and insurance fee, God love insurance people. We need insurance. It helps us when we die, helps our family, it helps us when we're sick. But the reasons the commissions on insurance are so high is because of the front load of the product. This is no worse than that when used correctly. That's the quote, when used correctly. It is not. But the other thing that you said that I've been trying to preach, and I'll just admit it, I gave up. You didn't give up. I started a podcast. You kept going on the righteous path. I started a podcast, is the financial planning community. I wrote some articles that went national years ago that caused me some unbelievable grief on LinkedIn because I think financial planners are going against their fiduciary responsibility by not including home equity in their retirement plan. Forget the fact that Harlan and Michael love reverse mortgages. Oh, isn't that nice? We're such nice people. You should talk about what we do for a living. It's your responsibility. You have a fiduciary to discuss their future, to maintain their quality of life, to increase their net worth, not watch it go down. And when used correctly, a reverse mortgage can do that. So I wrote an article like that, and it was picked up by a few big people, but the hate emails that I got, Harlan, from the financial planning world was amazing. Our compliance people are this, we can't this, but that's nothing but a bunch of crap. Now, they're telling the truth. Compliance people stop a lot of great things from happening. But you are right. The financial planning community deserves to be admonished as much as our own community.